Hello and welcome back to the channel, and ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the 2024 patron and channel member exclusive meet. This is the big patron meet, and this is Neil, and Neil's pretty much organised it, booked it all. So just quickly go through the journey of sorting it out first.
Oh, right. Well, the first thing was to be stupid enough to volunteer to do this. Stood in a car park in Pembrey in the sunshine last year. I already had a bit of a route in mind. I already had this as a starting point, and the A39 down to Barnstaple. And I also know the road, the final road that we're doing this afternoon. So it's a matter of joining it all together. Yeah. And coming and riding around it. Darn it, I had to ride this thing 3 or 4 times, and just basically putting it down on paper and going, okay, that's doable. We can do that. There's places to stop. There's places to get petrol. It's interesting roads. It's twisty roads. It's nothing blisteringly quick, but it's going to be just nice, entertaining motorcycling roads all day. Nice, chilled out and relaxed. Yeah.
It's awesome, isn't it? So our plan, we'll stop every time we stop. We'll tell them what we're going to do next.
Okay.
So our first plan for this is to go to
Porlock Hill.
That's a big hill, isn't it?
That's the big hill.
That's the big hill
that you got the monkey up.
Yes.
Come on, monkey. Yeah. Come on, monkey.
Yeah, I was there going, come on, make it to top, make it top.
And
obviously,
Matt was right behind you on his monkey as well.
Yes, and everyone else was going, come on. Eventually stop
it. In first gear going, oh, for goodness sake. Yeah,
but we made it.
Top of Porlock Hill.
Okay.
We're going to stop up the top there. There's a few views stuff, so there's some droneage you can go on and whatever people want to do up there, and just really a catch-up.
Cool. So we've got a plan. That's the first
plan.
bit.
We actually have a plan.
We actually have a, well, because you've organised it. Otherwise I'd just be like, there's a postcode and we'll go that way. But in case I forget, thank you, dude.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And we will see you at the next stop.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Well, we are off to Porlock Hill, and I'm super just like excited because there is 19 bikes here, and that's 21 people, I believe. How epic is that? And all of these awesome people help support this channel and all the craziness that goes on, and really helps me towards my big adventure. So for me to spend some time with them, just chilling out, having a giggle, feels really special. Now, I'm not saying at all in any way that the non-alcoholic beer and wine was a little bit much last night on arrival, because we were here obviously the night before. If you haven't seen the video, there's no way I'm slightly hungover this morning and struggling to hold a conversation in any way whatsoever at all. But this is epic, absolutely epic. So shall we go and see the man and his bollock? Well, this is Porlock Hill. This is what it is. It's a big lead up road with these big twisters. Look at this for a pace and a half. You might want to drop down a gear, old Africa twin. Oh, Oh, look, there's a car. Come on. I need to ride up the bollock. Come on, man. 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 Bollock hill, innit? Whoa, that is crazy. Woohoo! That is definitely a bit more steep. Oh, I went right up there. Right, power! And we'll soon be at the top of the bollock. That is how it is done. There's Neil in front, leading the pack. The hero of the hour. The man that does his own stunts and also been in the Wellard hair gel advert.
There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the way out of all the storms raging at the sea. He gave me back my life. I owe him everything. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice in the name of the Lord.
So we've stopped.
We've stopped.
So why is it called Bollock Hill?
Because it's that kind of a thing to get up and get back down again. More down than up, actually. Because as you're going down, especially in an old car or an old motorbike, it gets steeper and steeper, and you end up with no brakes going bollocks, 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 bollocks.
I thought it was generally some old dude who walked up and his bollock was hanging on the floor.
Quite possibly, yeah, quite possibly by the time he got up to the top.
So we're up here, and where we're going to be heading to next?
We're next heading off to Linton and Lynmouth.
Sounds posh.
Yeah, no, you've been there before. You had fish and chips there, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that's probably the closest we'll get to the coast, which is just beyond us over there.
Yes. That way.
That way. And then we're going to the next stop we're going to have is at a boring car park called Blackmore Gate. But it's a very, very convenient place to stop just before we get to Barnstaple.
It's got a cafe there, isn't it, opposite?
Might have.
I don't know. I've been to that many. I have a vision of something that's probably not even there now. Right, that's our next plan. So we'll get back on the road.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. It wouldn't be, would it, 11 out of 10. It wouldn't be 11 out of 10 unless we had some awesome riding footage. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the most coolest footage in the entire world, and we'll make it 11 out of 10.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. Things turn around, didn't ever think they I'm done with the bad, I need a little bit of good. by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Well, we've just stopped for our lunch break on the patron run at a beautiful farm shop. So we've basically took them over. Neil did let them know we're coming. I've been trying to cook like steak pasties all day. People keep buying them, but I managed to get one. So I'm going to enjoy a little bit of steak, pasty and latte in this random but very nice farm shop.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh.
So Neil has made up, check out this, the Helmet Head patron sticker for this year. Look how cool that is. So of course it deserves the honour of being added to last year's one, and then the Helmet Head pointsman sticker as well that's on the side. So shall we?
Well, you know what they say, there are no kingdoms without rulers. Are you ready for change? We could be kings and queens every day. On the low, we are brave. Yes, even braver than the bravest. So let's go, stop the race. We should be kings and queens every day. You've been trying to find your crown. Happy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Paul, also known as Two Build Auto Twit, or we like to call him Twat. Now, Paul is a patron.
I am.
And I've been riding around telling you all about how cool it is, hanging out with all the patrons. So I thought we actually should speak to a patron. It would be a good idea. So, how are you finding it? Are you enjoying your day?
I am enjoying it. Yeah, I'm loving it as always.
And this is your second or third year? Second year.
Second
of the patron
camp, yeah.
And then next year, and then it'll be the year after, and then the year after, and then the year after, and it will just continue.
Something like that, yeah.
And as we go
One
greater.
day, it'll be mine.
Yes. So if you pop over, that's just a plug there. You pop over to his channel and subscribe. If he gets over 1 million subscribers, like myself, then what he'll do is he will do his own patron meet.
Yeah.
Is that a plan?
Yeah, that's a plan.
Cool. I think we're sold that. I think everyone's going to do it. That'll be
it.
fine. Well, Neil, it's been awesome so far, and the sun's out now.
And the sun's out.
The sun's out. We've had some nice fast twisters as well, haven't we? Had a nice blast. It's been epic. But the big question is, what's next?
More of the same, pretty much. We're heading for the A396 now, so we're going to go over from here. We're going to skirt around Crediton because we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
It's a terrible place. And then we'll go to Tiverton. We don't really want to go there either, but that then leads us to the road that will take us over to Dunster, to A396, which is an awesome twisty rising and falling, right next to a river, right through a woodland. Very, very nice. Very nice. So more of the same.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's been good already, and it's going to get better and better. Then more twisties up and down, and then potentially you might run next year's as well.
Well, potentially, yeah. If I can't find any sucker to take it on.
You know you really want to do it. He's already kind of said to me, I've got a plan, I want to do this, I want to do this.
No, that's quite true. It was because I was on holiday, I was camping and touring in North Wales a couple of weeks ago, and I did a ride that I designed and not ridden previously.
Yeah.
And I thought, flipping heck, this is good. So I did a little bit of research and we found a campsite already, and
so next year's then pretty much is going to be Wales.
same time next year I would have said ish, and North Wales, Bala, based out of next to Lake Bala.
Lake Bala.
Which is right in Snowdonia.
Oh, one of my favourite places.
Home of your fathers and your father's fathers.
Yes, I like that. So, there you go. Next year, Wales. If you're interested, literally, sign up to Patreon like everyone else does. It's really chilled out and relaxed. That's the best thing about this. There's no rushing. I think we're doing about, I don't know, 120 miles or whatever it ends up being today. And it's just chilled with plenty of stops. So if you're interested, good opportunity, pop down, look in the description. There's a link to Patreon. Sign up. Yeah, see all of the videos first as well, especially the world trip. That's the best in the world. And then, of course, you get to come to stuff like this. So have a think about it. And if you're interested, sign up to it. But anyway, shall we get back on the road? Well, we're off again. And do you know what? I feel really nice and full, obviously, after eating that amazing steak pasty. That was tasty, that was. And nice to chill. We had a good, what, maybe 45 minutes, so maybe up to an hour actually, chilling out there. So I feel well and truly refreshed. I'm just looking forward to some more twisty fun bends. Now, Neil said to me off camera that we're actually spelling the letter P. We could have gone up and we're going to come round and we're going to join back and then come back on ourselves. And he said, what's the, I said to him, why the letter P? And he was like, well, it's like you, innit? Perfect. And of course he said that 100% not proven or guaranteed. Right, let's do a few more chill out miles. I'm taking some more of this amazing vista and enjoy my Africa Twin a little bit more. Well, we've arrived at our final stop before we head back to the campsite, and I thought I'd better get the executive businessman on the actual camera so you can explain exactly where we are.
We are in a car park just out of Dunster, very near the Dunster Castle, which is a really nice place apparently.
And the history of the castle?
It's very, very old. It's built of brick or stone or something, and they used it in the Crimean War.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's lots of Chinese people up there?
The Battle of Hastings was there as well. That's where they all
Is that what happened?
Prior to the big battle, yeah.
Were the Scots there?
And the Welsh.
And the Welsh.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
Historically correct.
So,
Not guaranteed.
not proven or guaranteed that we just made up at all. So, because we're physically in the car park, not at the castle, but we want to make it look absolutely epic so everyone thinks we've been to the castle.
Oh, yes, we have.
Can you say, send up the drone?
Send up the drone.
Well then, here we go. Back to the campsite. Had a nice little ice cream just up there in the ice cream thing. Had a nice little chinwag with everybody. Very relaxed, very chilled, nice day. Oh, ready? Oh, 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 oh. Right, let's go, baby. So the plan is, stop at the shop, get Darren some snacks so he's not hungry, and then we're gonna go back to campsite, chill there for a little bit, and then we believe we're going off down the pub. Boys down the pub, man. That is our current plan. So a few miles to Hatback, and I have a little special thing for Julian, because I've been winding Julian up constantly, and everyone takes the mick out of him at work. So I'm going to do something that's going to wind him up even more. So ladies and gentlemen, you're going to enjoy this. Right, I'm not going to film this last little bit of bombing down the main road back, so I will see you very shortly at the campsite. Well, we have arrived back at the campsite. What do you reckon for the day?
Oh, it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's been at the roads, hasn't it?
Something else, not one of those roads today was boring.
No,
they were
it's
all
one
good.
after the other. Like Neil was just literally knocked out the park, hasn't he? And we've definitely got him now already signed up for next year and the year after. So we know it's just getting better and better and better. Now, you came back and you popped out again. We were going to go to the pub, but then you've come back and you've decided to announce to me that you're going to be cooking yourself what?
Do you want to see?
Yeah, let's go and have a look. Go on then. Go on then.
So I've got Mediterranean vegetables.
Yeah.
And Cajun chicken.
Yeah.
I've also got some olives
Yeah.
and a bottle of wine.
And a bottle of wine. Well,
Because-
we can share that.
No, we can't. Because obviously, just because we're camping doesn't mean we have to eat like paupers.
Well, do you want to
Eat
see
like
what
kings.
I'm going to have? Are you ready for this? Come on, come here. Come over here. So, of course, being a minimalistic, you know what I'm saying, right? I've gone all out. So I've got Japanese noodles. Add hot water, no washing up required. But I went further. I didn't want just to be vegetarian, vegan, stroke, whatever the in-between bit is. What's the in-between bit of a vegetarian and a vegan? A vegan. Butthole. So I've gone chicken curry as well. Tin of chicken curry on top of the noodles. Bada boom, bada bing. I mean,
That's going to look like diarrhea going in, and it's going to look like diarrhea when it comes out.
yeah, that's what I meant. Straight in, straight out. That's why I'm so skinny. So I know the jealousy's there. I know what you're eating's rubbish.
You're eating like a pauper.
No,
This is what people on council estates eat.
you can't say that.
Well, I was brought up on a council estate, so I can.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it there because everyone's gonna hate him now for the rest of his life.
I was brought up as a kid on a council estate.
All I'm saying is,
this is
look,
it.
that's Prince's curry, man.
That's going to be rank.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna love every single mouthful.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna chase highs when I'm too worn out. So I'm never coming down. Never coming down. Never coming down again. I was born to be this high. Born to be this high. Born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, yeah, you, 'cause I always liked you. I wanna share this view, with you. We're never coming down, never coming down, never coming down again. We were born to be this high, born to be this.
So it's time, right? So every time I do a trip with Julian, I wind him up and always say to him, "Isn't this very romantic?" And he gets all embarrassed and goes, "No, it's not romantic." So I've got a little plan this evening. I'm getting him to prepare a little area for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the most romantic ever seen you're ever gonna see. Julian,
Yes,
you finally got your candle and your romance that you've been asking for. Do you feel romantic?
I don't actually feel very romantic at all. It's all a figment of his imagination.
Look, you can have the whole packet. That's how much I care. That is for you.
You won't get them back, you know that, don't you? And I wouldn't give you the last one. Thank you very much. It means everything.
Here you go.
Would you like one?
No?
I think you must. There you are. You have a red one. Or whatever colour that is. Pink.